Jimmy, I just got off the phone with the big club.
Ah, the big club. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed.
They're calling up Brooks.
What? Brooks? They're calling up Brooks? You gotta be kidding me, man. This guy is horrendous. He drank my last Mr. Pip Extra just yesterday. He's the worst karaoke partner that I've ever had in my entire life, and I've caught him urinating in the shower on at least 2 occasions that I know of. I mean, I can't believe the big club is calling up this degenerate.
I thought you might want to be the one to tell him.
Yeah, whatever.
Things that you're going to.
Oh, well, this is a bit awkward, isn't it? Well, perhaps I should just bring my shower shoes and bring my remarks to a close then, huh? Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Greetings, baseball fans, and welcome to the Suicide Squeeze Baseball Show here on the Fireball Review channel. Well, I have been conducting a list, an illustrious list, a list to end all lists. I have been running down the 10 greatest baseball movies of all time. Number 10 was Bull Durham. Number 9 was Angels in the Outfield. Number 8 was Field of Dreams. Number 7 was A League of Their Own. Number 6 was Mr. Baseball. And hold on to them hats. Hold on to them glasses. Hold on to them wallets and purses if you're watching this video in a bad part of town. I am about to unveil the number 5 selection in just one moment. Yes, we are into the top 5. This is incredibly exciting.
5!
Picture it. The year is 2002. American Idol has debuted on the Fox network. The euro has become the official currency throughout most of Europe. A guy by the name of Tom Brady breaks through and wins his first Super Bowl. I wonder what the hell he's up to these days. And in baseball, it was a very good year for yours truly, because this was the year after 41 years where the Angels finally broke through and won their first, and to this point only, World Series. And it was also a very good year for a 37-year-old high school science teacher from Texas by the name of Jimmy Morris, who made his major league debut for the Tampa Bay Rays as a relief pitcher. And it brings me to my number 5 greatest baseball movie of all time, and it is The Rookie. Now, The Rookie is a true story about a living, breathing human man. Jim Morris was drafted by the Brewers as a pitcher way back in 1983. He had a lot of arm problems. It was a disastrous situation. He pitched for them for about 4 years before he went off to the White Sox. He never made it past single A for either team. He decided to retire at that point in time. It was a very sad situation. He went down to Miami Beach and started selling heroin to children on the streets. None of that last part of the story is true. He actually went back to his hometown of Texas to become a science teacher and to coach his high school baseball team, his baseball team, which nobody cared about. It's Texas, everybody cares about football, nobody cares about baseball, but in reality, in defense of Texas, nobody really cares about high school baseball anyway. I played high school baseball in California, and let me tell you something, you'd go to the football games, there would be thousands of people there. Our baseball games would have like 2 parents in the stands and maybe 2 squirrels if we were lucky. So in Morris's first 8 years as a high school science teacher, Big Lake, Texas has absolutely no baseball program whatsoever. He finally gets the funding to start a baseball program. The first 2 years is a complete disaster. The Big Lake Owls win absolutely no games at all. They are the Detroit Lions of Texas high school baseball. It's a disastrous situation.
We couldn't do diddly poo offensively.
But in Jimmy's 3rd year as manager of the Owls, he has a revelations of sort. After 10 years of being retired from minor league baseball, suddenly this dude can throw the ball 98 miles per hour. Now, he was never able to throw the ball 98 back when he was a youngster, but now at the age of 35, he can throw 98. He has no idea he can throw 98, but he knows he's throwing harder than he was earlier on in his life. The players find out about this. They make a deal with him. They say, hey, if we can win district, if these sorry sack Owls can win district, you got to find a tryout, you got to go to it, and you got to keep the dream alive, Jimbo. So the Owls catch fire. These guys begin to win on a consistent basis because essentially they have a Major League Baseball pitcher, really for the most part. A guy throwing 98 miles per hour is throwing them BP on a daily basis. So you can imagine when they go up against some sorry sack high school pitcher, they are crushing this guy. They win, they get to the championship game, they win district, and now it's time for Jimmy to hold up his end of the bargain. So Jimmy goes out and finds a tryout with the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. Yes, they were the Devil Rays way back in the wild, wacky 1990s. The Devil Ray scout informs Jimmy that he has successfully thrown a baseball 98 miles per hour 8 times. Jimmy is absolutely dumbfounded by this. He can't believe it. The scout tells him that if he doesn't report back to the brass in Tampa that he's got a guy throwing 98 miles per hour, that he's going to get fired. So he should expect to be getting a call back from the team very shortly. So Jimmy does get that call from the Devil Rays. He's headed off to minor league baseball. He's already a step higher than he was previous because they start him off in Double-A. He struggles a little bit early on, but then he picks it up, and then he's off to Triple-A. He is one step away from the big leagues. It's extremely exciting, but he's missing his family. He's doing very well, but his family is struggling financially, and he's wondering, should I stay here? Should I go back? He's not sure. His manager informs him that, hey, you were my best pitcher, and September call-ups are coming. You might get the call. Hang in there another month, man. He hangs in there, and he gets the call. He's headed off to the big leagues. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I have been informed numerous times over the years by numerous people that real men do cry, okay? I don't know if I believe this. I think it's a bunch of baloney personally, but I gotta be honest with you. I gotta shoot real with you, okay? I gotta be real with you right now. There are 3 movies, all sports movies, of course, that I have to admit, the ninjas are cutting the onions, and I gotta admit, I get a little misty-eyed. Rocky 2, when Rocky beats Apollo for the heavyweight championship of the world, that one gets me a little bit. When Rudy gets into the game at the end of the Rudy film, when he's playing for Notre Dame and he's a walk-on and his dad is up there and his brother are watching him play, and he gets in and on that final play of the game and he makes the sack, that is incredibly exciting. That one gets me a little bit. But the third film, and possibly the one that probably hits home with me the greatest, is The Rookie. Now, I have 4 baseball movies that I think are better films than The Rookie. But when Jim Morris goes to Arlington and he is summoned in from the bullpen by his manager to come in to pitch to Royce Clayton, and he's running in from center field, this one gets me a little bit. It hits home with me a little bit more personally because I wanted to be a professional pitcher when I was a kid. That was my dream. It never happened. So you can sort of live vicariously through this gentleman in this film. So folks, we are into the top 5 right now. There are no duds from here on out. The Rookie is 10 out of 10 flaming Filet-O-Fishes. I absolutely love this movie. Any movie that makes a hard ass like me a little bit misty-eyed, it's getting 10 out of 10 flaming Filet-O-Fishes, okay? Now some fun facts about The Rookie. Jim Morris played 2 seasons in Tampa Bay before signing as a free agent with the Dodgers, but he didn't make it out of spring training, so he decided to retire at that point in time. Also in the movie, it is a dramatic scene when the Owls are playing for the district championship. They barely squeak by. They barely win the district championship. It is a very exciting scene in the movie, but in reality, they beat this team that they were playing by 30 runs when this actually happened in reality because the Owls were absolutely unstoppable. Keep in mind, Jim Morris is throwing these guys BP, and he's throwing the ball 98 miles per hour. But now I want to hear from you guys. Have you seen The Rookie? Do you like the movie? Do you hate the movie? Let me know down in the comments below. And I promise, no judgment here, is there any film out there, anywhere out there in the universe that gets you a little misty-eyed, that gets you in the feels a little bit? Let me know down in the comments below. Again, no judgment whatsoever, unless you pick like The Notebook. If that's your selection, then I will rip you in the comments. But no, I'm just kidding. Kind of. But let me know down in the comments below. And as always, hit that dislike button if you didn't like this video. Otherwise, see you next time. Toodles!